The anti-form, known as the Forgotten Super Saiyan or the False Super Saiyan, is one of those transformations that was only featured once in Dragon Ball Z. It was some one-time use-passing change that was not categorized as a royal form, but was seen for a few instances in the movie Lord Slug, where Goku accessed a form which looks superficially like Super Saiyan, but is different in many aspects. In this form, Goku transforms partly, but not entirely in any way, as shown in the picture below. After changing, his eyes grow red pupils and become almost white, while his hair turns black, but stands up like power-up hair, just not the golden one. But the golden aura does surround him, which makes for an exciting blend of regular Saiyan and Super Saiyan. Surprisingly, loose-appearing black clothing and black eyes are not the only physical alterations Goku undergoes, since the character also becomes much more relaxed in this form. Just like a real Super Saiyan, his Forgotten Super Saiyan gives him a cool, calm, and collected sort of aura. But in this transformation, he seems to be more brutal, as if the power he's using is wild. His voice grows and his motives work more like reflexes, as if the transformation triggers animals like Saiyan nature. This was a complete departure from his everyday battle, and most fans considered if it was a midpoint to a genuine Super Saiyan change. So, how did the Forgotten Super Saiyan emerge? Was it an accidental evolution? The Forgotten Super Saiyan form surfaced during a high-stakes battle between Goku and Lord Slug, an evil Namekian who posed a great threat to Earth. Throughout the fight, Goku struggled against Slug's formidable power, and as his energy and anger built up, it pushed him towards an unprecedented transformation. While Goku was supposed to save his complete Super Saiyan transformation for the battle against Frieza. In the main storyline, the Lord Slug movie creators used this transformation to hint at what was to come. However, it didn't fully transition into Super Saiyan, creating a unique in-between form not seen elsewhere. This may have happened because of the extreme rage and energy Goku had gathered in that moment, enough to push him past his base power, but not enough to achieve the complete transformation. As a result, this form seemed like a preview of Super Saiyan, but retained some of Goku's base form traits. What are the physical and energy traits of the Forgotten Super Saiyan? One of the most defining features of this form is the golden aura. Unlike the usual Super Saiyan transformation, which changes Goku's hair color and aura, the Forgotten Super Saiyan form keeps his hair black while surrounding him with a vivid golden glow. This golden aura is a hallmark of elevated Saiyan energy, but in this instance, it doesn't bring about the other physical changes that accompany a complete Super Saiyan transformation. The golden aura emitted by this transformation isn't merely for show, it's a symbol of raw power coursing through Goku's body. When Goku's body takes on this aura, it's almost as if he's drawing energy from deep within himself, accessing a form of power he hadn't previously unlocked. This was a new level of energy release, bringing with it a wild, unrefined power that made Goku's fighting style more explosive and intense. He moved with a surge of energy, each hit landing with more impact than usual. The transformation also seemed to push his physical limit, as his body could withstand higher energy output and damage resistance. However, it wasn't as efficient or stable as complete Super Saiyan transformations. With his spiked up hair and blank, glowing white eyes, Goku looked primal and fierce, as if embodying an ancient Saiyan power. While the Forgotten Super Saiyan form doesn't possess the control or focus of a complete Super Saiyan, it offers immense raw power. This power is not as balanced, as it lacks the energy efficiency of Super Saiyan, but it brings a boost in speed, strength, and resilience. Goku's combat abilities are amplified, allowing him to go head-to-head with enemies that would have otherwise overpowered him. His punches and kicks are sharper and more forceful, while his overall speed gives him an edge in dodging and countering attacks. Moreover, this transformation showcases Goku's Saiyan instincts. While Super Saiyan transformations typically require a controlled, purposeful surge of power, the Forgotten Super Saiyan form is driven by pure survival instinct. It's a power that seems to be released in moments of extreme desperation, triggered by deep-seated emotions, much like the initial Super Saiyan transformations. However, it feels even more primal, almost like it taps into an ancestral Saiyan power. The Forgotten Super Saiyan, or False Super Saiyan, has sparked discussions due to its halfway nature. It lies between Goku's base form and a full Super Saiyan, making it a hybrid transformation. Unlike Super Saiyan, which even evenly balances power and ki control. The Forgotten Super Saiyan lacks the refinement and stability seen in later transformations. This lack of balance means that while it delivers a power boost, it also risks depleting Goku's energy quickly. It's a burst of power that Goku can't sustain for long, as it lacks the KO management abilities found in actual Super Saiyan forms. Compared to the complete Super Saiyan form, which provides energy conservation and heightened abilities, the Forgotten Super Saiyan represents a more fleeting, less controlled energy. The spike in power is significant but temporary. This is clear when Goku struggles to maintain his form and begins to show signs of exhaustion faster than he would in an entire Super Saiyan state. This makes the form effective for delivering a few decisive attacks, but unsuitable for prolonged battles, underscoring the limitations of its unrefined power. The influence this form had was also very notable. Although it appears only once, the Forgotten Super Saiyan form opened the door to exploring the incremental progression of Saiyan transformations. It introduces the idea that Goku can access various power levels without a complete transformation, depending on his emotional and physical state. This concept would later be built upon forms like Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue, where transformations are achieved through specific forms of training, rituals, or energy control, rather than pure rage. The Forgotten Super Saiyan also hints at the idea of mastering base forms for efficiency. Goku later revisits this concept by perfecting his base Super Saiyan form into the full power Super Saiyan during the Cell Saga, learning to sustain his power without drastic energy loss. This strategic approach to power management echoes the idea that transformations can be modified or controlled for more prolonged use, much like what was hinted at in the Forgotten Super Saiyan. And now this form has left behind a legacy. The Forgotten Super Saiyan is an unexpected yet impactful transformation in the Dragon Ball Z universe. It reminds us of the creative flexibility within the Dragon Ball series. It is an intriguing moment bridging the gap between Goku's base power and his eventual Super Saiyan transformation. Despite not being an official part of the storyline, the form exemplifies a Saiyan's raw, untamed potential when pushed to its limits. The transformation underscores how the Saiyan race has layers of hidden strength waiting to be unlocked, adding to the series' rich tapestry of power and evolution. With its primal features and fierce energy, Forgotten Super Saiyan serves as a glimpse into the unpredictable nature of Saiyan power, one that can be wild and untamable, just as it can be refined and strategic. So the next time you revisit Dragon Ball Z, watch for that memorable moment with Lord Slug. It's not just a random filler scene, it's a unique portrayal of Goku's potential and a showcase of the mystery surrounding Saiyan transformations. The Forgotten Super Saiyan form might briefly appear in Dragon Ball history. Still, it captures the essence of the Saiyan spirit, powerful, fierce, and always reaching beyond its limits. The Forgotten Super Saiyan transformation remains one of Dragon Ball Z's most intriguing moments, capturing the raw, untamed power that defines Saiyan potential. This brief glimpse into Goku's primordial side reveals strength drawn from pure instinct and survival, highlighting the fierce, relentless Saiyan spirit that always reaches beyond limits. Could there be even more hidden transformations waiting to emerge in the Dragon Ball universe? If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit the bell and check out this video where I dissect who Goku's best teacher is.